Greetings, adventurers, and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Age Origins. We are here in the party camp after having just sorted out everything with the Dalish and the werewolves, getting Zathrian to end the curse of the werewolves and set the humans captured by the curse free, and we got some bonding time with our companions here in the camp. So, now we have to figure out what the heck we're gonna do next, and I think in all of this that's going on, now that we've got a whole Dalish emissary over there, we've got quite a bit of people. In talking with Alistair, it kind of seems like one of the next things that would be kind of most natural to do would be to get a bit of a headquarters for ourselves, something that's a bit more permanent and a bit more useful than just a party camp, you know? So we remember that we had been talking to this guy Levi that was here in our camp that told us he would take us through the maze of tunnels that lead to an old Grey Warden base called Soldier's Keep. And that seems like, you know, that's pretty much as good of a thing that we could do as anything. So I think that is what we're going to set out to do. Now, you might know that that is actually a piece of DLC content, and as much as I've talked about how I don't want to, like, benefit too much from the DLC, it doesn't mean that I wasn't going to ever do the DLC stuff, if that makes sense. I just wanted to not have to, you know, I didn't want to get such a head start, but by now, what are we? We're level 9, and all that, so I feel like at this stage in the game, you know, it's fine to use DLC stuff and start pursuing the DLCs.
Anything I can do for you, please tell me.
Yes, I am here to see your wares, Bodan. Well, first, have you heard any rumors?
The Dark Spawn have attacked Lothering. I don't think everyone even had fled by the time they came, either. Word has it they swarmed the entire area, making off with prisoners and burning down the buildings, and then they were gone. Just as quick. I wonder if there's anyone left. I heard some chanters were going to head down south, maybe to try to find some survivors. I'm not holding out hope myself. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is.
Oh, jeez. That's pretty grim. We were just in Lothering before we came to the Dalish camp in the Brazilian forest. And, that's one of the things that's, like, makes choices and consequences in this game really interesting. Like, from a very metagamey, very sort of higher level thing, it would seem like, oh, well, then my choices in Lothering didn't really matter. But I think people get way too wound up about whether or not some of their choices pay off in the ending sometimes. And I feel like not enough people kind of give in to the idea that, you know, you're role-playing a character, like whether or not Lothering, you know, survives, and there's, you know, these big there's these big, like, heroic actions that happen because of your choices in Lothering, doesn't invalidate the way that you role-played playing through those particular scenarios. But that's just me, and that's just a bit of a ramble, but let's see your wares.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Yes, and I also need to sell some stuff to you, also. Although, at the same time, I probably should have looked and saw what I don't need. Darkspawn Longsword, Tier 4, and Tier 3, Tier 6. Oh boy. Yeah, you know what I should probably do first? I make this mistake every single time. I say that I'm not going to, but then I do. Let's see. Is there anything new for Idris? No, I can't equip any of that stuff. Pearl of the Anointed. I got Amulet of the War Mage equipped. That's going to be much nicer. We got a Dalish Promise Ring and a Ring of Study. So that's not going to be too particularly helpful, really. Sten. Now, what do we got? 8.92 armor. It's tier 6 medium armor for Varathorn's armor. Now, Ancient Elven is medium armor, so don't know if that'll help him there, really. I think he's pretty well equipped with what we can equip him with. Same with weapons, I assume. I could make him a sword and shield, but I think Sten would be two-handed. I'd really like to get him, you know, something else even, but let's go ahead and look at Alistair, maybe? Alistair could wear the Ancient Elven, maybe? Looks pretty cool. I do think he's more of the sword and shield type of guy. 7.7. We'll equip that. How's that? Do we have another shield for him? So right now he's got the Harvard's Aegis, which is 4 defense. 1.5, 1.5. So yeah, those are definitely not better. So I think we're good there. What amulet do you have? +1 willpower. That's fine. Liliana, and you can't wear the Ancient Elven armor either. But you could probably wear some leather boots and some leather gloves. Or actually no, we would want the Dalish gloves. It adds dexterity. And the leather armor the leather boots that she had was actually already better, so don't want to do that. She can wear chainmail apparently. No. That looks terrible. No, you will not wear that. Chantry robe. Go ahead and equip that back. Alright. I think that's pretty much all that we can do there. Alright. Let me sell you stuff.
Your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on the road.
Indeed.
Nobody seems to... That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. I'm sure you'll be...
Always mess that up. Alright, let's go ahead and sell the Warden's Longsword. We don't really need that. We don't need the Darkspawn Longsword. We'll keep the Oath Keeper. Let's go ahead and sell the Subtle Leather Helm. Sell those. Sell the pieces of chainmail. Juggernaut Plate. Keep those, I think. Sell those. And do we have any other? Yes, diamonds we don't need. Garnets we don't need. Quartz we don't need. Don't need the blank vellums or the werewolf pelts. Although I would like to get rid of some of these gifts. So let's go ahead and do that. We don't actually have to go over to the people in order to give them gifts. All we have to do is, in our equipment, in our inventory, go to the other, find the gift that we want to give them, and then, you know, basically do that. So, what could we give to Morgan? This bone still has some tendon attached to it. I feel like that would be something that Elba might like. I'm trying to think of what we have here. I was thinking maybe this Onyx Demon statuette, possibly. I don't know. Dalish gloves. Tribal necklace, painted skyball. Shiny gold ring, silver bracelet, oxbone, legacy white shear, small carved statuette, silver medallion, onyx demon statuette, fancy scroll, golden scythe, black, and Adresti's grace. Now this one we actually picked up in the Brazilian forest. That one I think would probably be better for Liliana. But I don't know. Let me see. Shiny gold ring is a gift. Well, okay, so I know that Liliana is probably gonna be pretty happy about this one, so let's give that.
Flowers? For me? They smell lovely, and there's something so familiar about them. These were my mother's flowers. She would sprinkle the dry petals amongst her clothes. Oh, they smell just like her. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Liliana approves plus 17. Now, I'm not going to give that many gifts to Liliana, probably, because I don't really care to increase her affinity, basically. And so I think for the most part, we're probably going to just go for the people that we, actually want to. But let's go ahead and give the Oxbone to Elba. There you go. Oh. Did that do anything? Oh, well, he's also max affinity, so that it doesn't really matter so much, I guess. Let's see. Sten? What might you like? Do we have anything? Maybe the tribal necklace would be something that he could use? Because, like... I don't know. Let's just try it.
Unexpected. Thank you.
It does. It does increase it. So for Morrigan, how about a silver medallion?
I am grateful.
It does.
'Tis thoughtful indeed.
Okay, a fancy scroll, golden scythe, 490 black. It's a battlefield spirit. Maintains a chill even in direct sunlight, which it appears to absorb. Optimal serving is by the drop. Contact with exposed flesh is discouraged, but likely inevitable. That seems interesting.
A fine gift.
And she
You
did
have
like
my
it.
thanks.
Okay, cool. So that got rid of a couple of little things there. Small carved statuette. I just feel like he wouldn't really care about those things. I don't really know who would care about the Dayless gloves either, though. But I think that's gonna do it for now. What might he want? Small carved statue. Here, you want this statue, Alistair?
I could get used to this, you know.
Oh, goodness. It sounds like he's really going to like that one. Anyways. We got some approval. So let's head out. Yes. Gather our party and venture forth. I think
Indeed.
we got a good thing going pretty much with our party that we had. I don't really care to add Alistair or Liliana, so let's go ahead and accept that. And now we need to decide where we're going to go. But like I said, Soldier's Peak I think is the most sensible thing. We came this way, and now we wouldn't necessarily want to go to Denerim, but looking here on the map, you can kind of see that there's this road here that maybe bypasses it, and I think it's reasonable to think that they would maybe take that route and go to Soldier's Peak instead of, running by Denerim where they're kind of like wanted and everything. But yeah, we can no longer go back to Lothering. It is destroyed by the Darkspawn. So that also puts into perspective a little bit on how imperative it is that we start really ramping things up and getting our allies settled. So let's go ahead and head to Soldier's Peak.
I bring word, sire. There are demands from the Banorn that you step down from the Regency. They are said to be gathering their forces, as are your allies. It appears it will be civil war after all, despite the Darkspawn. Pity. I also have an interesting report. There seem to be Grey Wardens who survived Ostagar. How, I don't know. But they will act against you. I have arranged for a solution, with your leave.
The Antivan Crows send their regards.
An assassin?
Against Grey Wardens, we will need the very best, sire.
And the most expensive.
Just get it done.
And here we are, Soldier's Peak. Maker's breath. Look at the size of her. What a fortress. I told you the map would get us through the tunnels.
It's impressive, that's for certain.
It's just teeming with history. Can't you feel it? So, I'll follow you about, from a distance. This place has the stench of death. I expect there's trouble up ahead.
You okay there, boy? Doesn't sound like Elba really doesn't like how everything feels either. Okay. So that's it, huh? It is a big, big place, isn't it? He smells history and I smell opportunity. Wow.
Fall back! Fall back already!
Taking the peak will not be easy, my lord.
I gave the Wardens one chance to die with honor. Instead, they hole up like cowards. We follow the King's advice then. Starve them out.
But the peak has months of supplies.
Then we wait. When they are too weak to lift their weapons, we will send them to their final judgment.
What was that? Felt a bit woozy there. I'm not mad, am I? You saw it too?
Yeah, so it was like a waking dream.
How's that possible? This place truly is haunted.
Strange phenomena can be seen where the veil is thin.
The veil?
Yes, it's what separates us from the Fade and demons.
Demons? Thank Andraste you came, Warden. After you.
Alright, so it looks like we'll be dealing with some magical influences, and I'm assuming not everything is going to be hunky-dory here. Some crumbled ways. What's the statues?
Yes.
Ancient new quest, ancient history. On the establishment of Soldier's Peak. Okay, we got a new quest. Ancient history. Learn more about the history of Soldier's Peak. You've uncovered some of the history of the base at Soldier's Peak. There may be more to learn, and perhaps you should seek it out. And that was in our codex, wasn't it? Culture and history. The history of Soldier's Peak, Chapter 1. The Grey Warden base at Soldier's Peak was built in the middle of the Glory Age, several decades after the Second Blight was ended. Before then, Grey Wardens in Ferelden would take up residence in castles and forts that belonged to generous nobles. Warden Commander Gaspar Asturian desired a fortified headquarters where his forces could train and live. He planned that Soldier's Peak would be a city unto itself. The defeat of the Darkspawn and the archdemon Zazakel was fresh in the minds of the Ferelden people, and many were willing to donate gold to build Commander Asturian's fortress. Soldier's Peak was fully completed within 10 years and dedicated to the Maker in 934 glory. From the History of Grey Wardens in Ferelden by Brother Genitivi, Chantry Scholar. Alright, interesting. I'm sure there's going to be much more to learn and find out as we go through. Can't go through that door. I'm just waiting to get attacked, basically.
Beware, these creatures can be unpredictable.
Here we go. Skeletons. Right. And looks like there's more up there, according to the map. But there's at least these two. Let's go ahead and get that going. Okay, so far, damage isn't too bad. What is this? Arlen's Lord? Oh boy. Let's go ahead and get this guy first. Okay, so far so good. Okay, so he's immune. They're all immune to the nature damage, which is not good. And because we don't have any other staff, do we?
You dare!
Yep, they're immune. Great. Not good at all. I should have gotten a different staff once we were back at the base. Let's go ahead and light there. I can still do Arcane Bolt, though. So that's nice. Okay. Oh, there's more. There's more. Let's go ahead and get a paralysis glyph down there. Sten, let's have you heal up. And then everybody, let's go ahead and attack these guys. Nobody walked through the paralysis glyph. That's great.
It's your time to die.
Now we got those people over there. Now, let's go
I
ahead.
am your death.
Freeze that Master Scout. Perfect.
Another acolyte.
Uh-oh. Sten's about to die again. He's still not doing too well, is he?
Run while you can.
Now you die.
Perfect. Now there's just one more Warden skeleton. And you can take a light healing potion there, Sten. Come on, get him. Get him, Elba.
Where shall I start? Even the stench can be
Perfect.
cut down.
Alright, so far so good. Well, except for the fact that our staff doesn't do any damage whatsoever. That's really not very good. So we're going to have to rely on spells, like, entirely. And although... Okay, so some of them did leave some loot. We had just missed it. Let's go ahead and see. Acid flasks. If one of them had a staff, that would be great. Hopefully we'll find one as we go along. Now where did... There he is. Levi.
There's more up ahead.
Yes, I bet. Antique wooden warden crossbow. Incense of awareness. Ooh. This incense makes the user more aware of surrounding action, but less able to resist hostile influences. Okay, cool. All this fog. Is this fog, like, dangerous? No, it doesn't seem like it. Closed gate. What do we have up here? Nothing to it but to go inside, right?
The men's morale is low. My spells are of no use in this matter, Commander.
There is more to leading men than sorcery, Avernus. I will remind them that they're wardens. Men, I won't lie to you. The situation is grim. Our forces outnumbered, our bellies empty, and our hearts are sagging. But we are wardens! Darkspawn flee when they hear our horns. Archdemons die when they taste our blades. So are we to bend knee to a mere human despot? No! I, for one, will never give up! I, for one, will never surrender just to dance on Arlen's gallows. So I propose here and now, in these hallowed halls where generations of our brethren stood vigil against darkspawn and evil, that we send a message to that fat bastard. In this sacred place, proud men, strong men stood defiant, and would rather die than submit to tyranny.
So brave, even when starving, and my great-great-grandmother stood with them.
King Arlen was a... I can't believe the king attacked the Grey Wardens.
Everyone knows they were banished, but to murder them like that... King Arlen must have been a monster. But I've gabbed enough. Lead on, my friend.
I think we should know by now that, not everything is always as it seems. Statement of Defiance. The poster reads, "On these grounds, virtuous men stood against a tyrant. They stood defiant and stood for freedom, and they died." It is signed by the Grey Warden defenders who were besieged by King Arlen's forces. Alright, let's read the names. Captain Mello, the Black Ferret, Chair Thrower Lopez, Sir Derek of Orlais, and Jason the Longbow. Alan the Quibbler, Cartography Martyr, David the Silent, Dustin the Colorblind, Ebinger of the Bovine Brethren, Farrell the Feral, Sir Graham the Untiring, and Jason Sans the Argonauts. Langley the Nefarious, Lucky Lacuna, Mad Dog Smeadows, Matthias the Bloody, McGurk the Vile Priest, Melissa the Magical Malefactor, Ohm the Stretched, and Packrat Dirksen. Sergeant Red Morrison, Santos the Silent Scimitar, Vitriolic Eric, Weak Eye Santos, and Wellburn the Exhaustive Fire. Okay, well, which one of those was your grandmother then?
Don't worry, I won't be underfoot.
All right. And not where we just came from. Yes, that's just where we came from. I did a 180. Oops. Oh boy. No. Can I cancel that? Ow! What was that? Was that a trap? Oh boy, this isn't good, this isn't good, this is not good, this is not good, this is very not good. Let's go ahead and drink a potion. Can I do Mind Blast? I need to lightning this guy really badly. Wow, this is very not good. Take another potion there. Can I do a nice big howl with you? Sten, I could really use anything that is going to increase your... reduce the damage you take. Threaten, precise striking, that's not the thing. What's the thing that, not skills. Is it P talents? Threaten, bravery. Oh, it's passive, so that's what we took. It was passive. Okay, that's fair. Let's go ahead and get you something. Maybe do something like that. Oh, now we're frozen. This is not good, not good. Hey, Morgan. How are you doing? I need Elba to take a treat. I need Idris to not be stuck like that. And then I need... Oh, goodness gracious. Can we stop? What is this exactly? Winter's Grasp? Were we Winter's Grasp? Or were we paralyzed? Shoot. This is not good at all. Now, let's get you on the Arcane Horror. Can you... You can't do Winter's Grasp either. Let's do a Mind Blast, maybe? Just gotta try. Oh, shoot. I forgot that Morgan had sleep. That didn't work. Come on, Idris. Are you free yet? No, still not free. This is not good. Although I think Sten has drawn aggro away from Idris, finally. Alright, that's the Arcane Horror down. We're still frozen, so that's fine. So let's just attack the Rage Demon with everything that we've got.
Let's finish this.
Okay. Alright, so what I'm hearing is this might be the thing that we end up having to run away from, because, wow, that was difficult, wasn't it? Okay, I think we're just going to have to really be a lot more careful about our tactics and everything. So let's go ahead and get those frost weapons equipped. That is also going to be able to help us out, I think. And there's a note over here. A letter from Ban Mathian Wolf. Let's take a look at it. Is that going to be in here or notes? Letter from Ban Mathian Wolf. Sophia. All Ruan and his entire family have been slaughtered, even the children. The Ruan line is no more, and the Arling belongs to the crown. For now. Arlen believes Ruan was plotting against him. Ruan criticized the king's spending on Wintersend. That is all. It was an idle word spoken out of turn. The king goes too far. His brain is filled with madness, and he clings to the crown like a drowning man clutches at a straw. Sophia, I beg you, help us. If nothing is done, more will suffer. Your humble servant, Wolf. So definitely seems like not a lot of nice things happened here. Although, like I mentioned before, that is one of the things that was really unique about Dragon Age in the video game form back when it first came out. Oh boy. Does sleep work on skeletons? Let's see. And Idris, we're going to put that on that guy. You just attack him. You just attack him. I did, horror. I do have the horror spell.
I will not falter!
there anything other... Any other... AoE stuff that I have? I don't think so. It would be really nice to get that one with this.
You will not win!
Those two are doing just fine on Commander Alpha.
Now we get our hands dirty.
They're still immune to that. That is not very nice. I don't know why that is going to be an issue if I can't attack them, isn't it? That almost took out those.
You will not win!
I am your death.
Alright. Dispatched those guys pretty well. Take the leather armor. Oh, yes. We're gonna play the game of how many chests can I not unlock because I don't have a rogue with us. Well, such is life. Sometimes. Another note over here. A plea from Commander Ulf Athlar. Soldier's Peak is more than we bargained for. There is sinister magic at work here. The men are seeing things and cannot tell nightmares from reality. The fallen return to life to attack again and again, and we are assaulted by dark creatures, the likes of which I have never seen. Whoever is responsible is intent on destroying us all. The King's army and the Grey Wardens both. Send help. We cannot last much longer. Okay, so it initially started with the King's army was trying to wait out and destroy the Grey Wardens here, but it sounds like eventually there was something that came along and basically killed everybody. Let's see, what do we have? We have 3 things that are sustained here. Granting a bonus to armor, that's nice. Let's take off the armor, because I could just use a bit of extra magicka there. That could be really nice. And then... yeah, hopefully that's just going to be good enough to help us out. Get us maybe another spell off or something. You know, why am I... Did he just activate it? He did just activate it. Jeez. Okay. Nobody here. I can open this chest. Haha! And it's a dagger, which we don't need. We don't use... Okay, I can't open that one. We can't open this one.
You must.
So let's go ahead and go this. Oh, hello. I don't think they've seen us yet. So how about this? Let's all move over here. Hold your position. Let's put a glyph right here. Hello. Perfect. Now we shall wait here for a second.
Unpredictable.
I want to put a walking bomb on that one. Now I'm going to Mind Blast. And then I'm going to move back over here. And now, what we're going to do is have Morgan put Sleep down on them and have those two attack.
Go.
Yes.
This is going perfectly. Perfect. more. There's more coming. Let's just use this this door to bottleneck them. Why the heck not? You have your sleep spell back yet? No, you don't. This is fine.
An order.
I've got that. You can freeze that one. Now you go, yeah, you go ahead and attack that one. Elba, let's have you attack this one.
Yes.
You wanna die, don't you?
There we go. Man, they're just coming. Just coming more and more.
Win.
All right.
Now you die! Be gone! You have forced my hand!
Okay.
Will be done.
We are still getting some Lyrium potions back, though. Speaking of which, is there any more that we can do? We don't have any flasks. You know, preparation has been one of the things that I do not think about too particularly well in our adventure so far. I have not been the best at preparation. Oh, there's a couple books. What's this? Archivist book. This book is badly burned. You can make a word out here and there, and that is all.
The door won't hold, Archivist.
Almost done. The truth must be told.
What does it matter? We're dead.
Our grand rebellion so close. And to die here, a stillbirth.
We never should have done it. Wardens aren't supposed to oppose kings and princes.
Should we stand idly by?
Another one. Rebellion? What's this about a rebellion? If only the book weren't burned.
Well, maybe there are other records.
We can only hope.
So now there's a rebellion. A lot of interesting pieces to this puzzle. There's a rebellion. There's a lord that's just, you know, trying to get rid of people. All right, the history of Soldier's Peak, Chapter 2. Let's take a look at that. And then now there's some kind of rebellion going on. History of Soldier's Peak, Chapter 2. As he approached his 60th year, rumors swirled that the corruption in Warden Commander's Asturian's blood was beginning to take its toll. According to reports from that time, the commander experienced terrifying waking dreams and heard his name whispers from the dark corners of Soldier's Peak. It is said that Asturian would spend hours locked up alone in the great hall of the base, muttering to himself, though no one was ever able to make out what he was saying. Many also believe that Asturian began, in secret, to draw up plans to expand his fortress, adding to it hidden passages and alcoves, all to protect himself from the shadows that pursued him. No one knows whether Asturian was able to complete his project, for his deterioration had become obvious to anyone who spent any amount of time with him. He was quickly replaced by Warden Commander Frida Halwick. Asturian was taken to Orzammar, where he submitted to the calling, the last rite of the Grey Wardens, and went to his death with honor. Alright. A lot of interesting things going on here. Now, I'm curious here, and I just could be mistaken, but I was thinking that there was ways to expand this ability bar without just having to go across the screen here. Am I crazy? I could just be crazy. Game. I'd start a combat. No. Controls. Quick bar. No, that's not it. Audio, video. Online. Nope. Okay, cancel. Apparently not. No, 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 no. Not exit game. We just want to resume. Let's go upstairs. Oh boy. I've got a bad feeling about this. Yep. Oh. Oh no. That looks scary. I don't know about you. You know, I'm a mage and don't get too often scared, but that doesn't look good.
Make them pay for every inch, men! Hold the flank! Avernus, we need you!
Nelate Obrasur Sishan
Andraste's blood! What?
More Avernus! Whatever it takes! Press them! Press them now!
No! I command you, fight the king's men!
Fool! So much death, suffering, and oh yes, blood. The veil is torn now. Your soul is mine, Avernus.
Acolytes, retreat now! The battle is lost!
Avernus!
What just happened? Oh no, more fighting.
Uh-oh. Okay, dead wardens. We got 4 dead wardens, and then a rage demon. Oh, this is not good. This is very not good. Okay, hello, everybody. Let's have a sleep. Yes, go to sleep.
Let us go.
Rage demon resisted. That's fine. As long as they stay asleep, this is fine. I need everybody... Oh my gosh, I pressed the wrong thing. I need everybody focusing on the Rage Demon now.
It will be.
Oh, apparently that didn't do anything. This is really not good. That did nothing. Come on, shred it. Oh, it's healing. Okay. Not good. Very not good. This was a really bad idea attacking them because these guys are all healing him. Great. Great. This is wonderful. Let's go ahead and take Delirium Potion. And so we need to switch things up. So I need to attack this guy. Morgan, I need you to attack this one. Let them have everything you have. That warden's almost dead. That's fine. Sten is still doing fine with that. Let's, get Morgan on this dead warden here. Do we have anything else that we can do? Horror, maybe?
Direct me.
So shall it be!
We need
Back.
Okay, everything's still going fine. We now have our full attention on this rage demon unless more of these guys show up. Now we want to attack this with everything we've got, so go ahead and just freeze the heck out of them. have here? Pommel strike, everything. We're pulling out all the stops, and Elba doesn't have anything that he can do.
This is a waste of time! You dare!
Okay. Now get those two back there. If this heals them back to full, I don't know how we're gonna ever win this fight. Right? Because that's just not gonna make much sense. Yep, the Rage Demon is back to full health. What the heck? This is just peachy. Peachy.
Yes.
Alright. Back to the Rage Demon. We just gotta give him... Do we just have to do every single thing that we can do? Vulnerability hex. Put a vulnerability hex on him. Why don't you just... Sunder arms? That's not great. Do the pommel strike again. Yeah, I'll let you do the charge. Now go ahead and do the shred. Resisted that. Alright, more lyric.
Very well.
So far, so good. So far, these guys haven't come back. I don't know if it's just like they come back only a certain number of times. So far, everything's fine. There we go. Alright, we got everybody. Whew.
The Warden summoned demons. Can't believe it. And my grandmother, she knew.
The Wardens don't forbid blood magic. Anything it takes to win.
I believed that my family was better than that. But answers may lay up ahead.